What a beautiful day. The warm summer breeze drifts over the rolling hills, gently blowing the leaves of the thriving flora within the pasture. The sun's warm rays pour over the meadow, washing over my soft white petals and spilling onto the fertile soil below. A single cloud in the vast blue ocean of the sky, the only blemish on an otherwise pristine canvas. On a day so brilliant and beautiful, how could I focus on the one small imperfection? None of the other flowers seem bothered. In fact, everyone else seems completely unaware, consumed by the warmth of this sun-drenched day. I have a good spot in the meadow, right at the top of one of the biggest hills overlooking the scenic beauty of this boundless sea of flowers. I'm lucky. We don't choose where our seeds take root. Others have a better view than I do, but some don't have a view at all. The waves of different colored petals sway with the soft breeze, each flower stretching out their leaves and soaking in the warm, revitalizing rays of life. The slow shadow of that one cloud inches across the field. The flowers below seem unaware of the presence of this silent intruder, or that it has appeared to grow in size. How could they not notice? Even the breeze seems cooler. The field is crowded. On more than one occasion, my leaves have become entangled with those of my neighboring flowers. We often fight for root space. But I feel safe in this closeness, supported and protected by the silent, yet seemingly identical flowers around me. But we're not identical. Any external similarities ultimately warped by this internal wretchedness. The others seem to effortlessly prosper, growing and thriving without a single deterrent. I once was like that, but now, deep within my core, I feel a coldness. This coldness that seems to be slowly growing and spreading from within. I can't determine where exactly it's coming from, but already I see its effects. The slight darkening around the edges of my leaves, and my growth has stunted so that I am now smaller than the flowers around me, constantly looking up as they continue to grow and stretch towards the sky. No one believes me. They don't see any difference at all. But I can feel it. The cool breeze intensifies as the dark shadows inch closer to my position. It is no longer a single cloud. I don't know if it's separated into multiple clouds or if new ones just happen to form. But as they continue to seemingly drift in my direction, I feel the black ice within my core spread. My stem slowly weakens, shriveling as its strength diminishes. And my roots now struggle to draw in even basic nutrients. Something's wrong. I look around to see if anyone notices my waning health. Surely they must see it now. My neighbors continue to sway and carefree in the chilly breeze. They haven't noticed anything wrong. They still don't believe me. I feel suffocated, yet alone in this vast meadow. The ground below me is dry, cracked and dead. No wonder I can't get any nutrients. I feel a chill run down my stem as I look up at the bleak gray sky. The clouds have continued to multiply, attaching to surrounding clouds and creating a dark veil over the once unblemished sky. My hill is the only area not covered in complete shadow yet, with the black haze creeping closer and closer, feeding the darkness that continues to consume me. I look around for reassurance, but the others continue to sway in a cheerful harmony that I am no longer a part of. They all appear illuminated by some unseen rays of light. They look at me gleefully, yet confused that I do not mirror their joy. Do they not see that my petals have dulled from a vibrant white to a listless beigey brown? Have they not realized that they have to look down at me? That my stem continues to wither, bringing me closer and closer to the lifeless earth beneath me? I am being consumed by some vile disease from within, a cold, invisible blackness that continues to spread from some unknown internal origin. but they don't see it. Or maybe they don't want to. The frigid air rips through the dark meadow, yet I seem to be the only one that notices. The icy breeze lashes around me, tearing off the few remaining leaves I have. My gray, shriveled petals are pulled out by the bitter, half-frozen raindrops that have started to fall from the dark veil that has completely consumed the sky. The heavy drops beat down on me as the rain intensifies, pummeling my defeated body closer and closer to the lifeless soil beneath. I cry out for help, but no one hears me. The black ice within me has almost consumed my entire being, weighing me closer to the desolate earth. Why will no one help me? Why don't they believe me? I look up towards the black sky one last time as my consciousness is consumed by the darkness that now dominates my being. My leafless stem finally gives out. The last of my dark brown petals rips off into the air as the rest of me comes crashing to the ground. With a final glance, I look into the reflective pool of water beside me. I see myself, a flower identical to those around me, swaying in the harmony on a warm summer's day.